When my space feels clean and organized, I feel more calm and clear-minded because our outer world and our inner world are deeply connected. When we take care of one, we feel it in the other. Today I'm doing a slow reset, restocking a few things, cleaning up, and getting my space back in order. I got an order from Grove Collaborative with a few everyday essentials that I'll be using in today's reset. I've been more mindful about what I bring into my home, knowing it impacts my well-being, the well-being of others, and of course, the planet. And Grove makes it easier to find products that align with that. Everything they carry is cruelty-free, meets their strict ingredient standards, and is vetted for ethical practices. So I'll be showing you some of the things I got throughout this video. I'm starting off this reset with a load of laundry. If you haven't noticed already, I love light and neutral colors, so naturally, I do have a lot of whites in my wardrobe. The only downside to this is that my clothes do stain easily, so some kind of stain remover is a must. And this is my first time trying detergent sheets. I currently use powder detergent, so this is something a little bit different, but both powder and detergent sheets are just as effective as liquid. The only thing is they do help to reduce the amount of waste because of their packaging, so we're not using these big plastic bottles. You just toss one in and that's it. No heavy bottles, and these detergent sheets smell so good. It has a nice fresh scent that's not overpowering. I have very long, thick hair, and I can't tell you the number of hair ties that have either snapped or ripped apart as I'm tying my hair. These are probably the first hair ties I come across that don't stretch out, and my hair feels nice and secure without pulling or tugging it. So I'm very happy I found these. Over the years, cleaning is something I've learned to enjoy doing. I think this is a great time to practice mindfulness, listening to the sounds, focusing on the motions, the scents. It's all about the intention with which you do things. You can either see it as a chore or you can turn it into a practice. And when you do it mindfully, it ends up being so relaxing. This glass spray works really well, by the way. It doesn't leave any streaks, and it leaves any windows and mirrors really nice and clean. If I had to pick my least favorite thing to clean, it would probably be the bathtub, only because of the amount of effort I feel like I have to put into it to really scrub the walls, the tub, and just everything. So to help with this, I decided to try this daily shower cleaner. You basically just spray this after you shower onto the walls in the tub, and it's supposed to help keep any soap scum and buildup away. So I'm hoping when I do a deep clean, it won't be so time consuming. I also stocked up on other bathroom essentials like tissues and toilet paper. These are actually made from natural bamboo fibers. And I was reading that bamboo takes about 3 months to grow back compared to trees, which take decades. So this is a simple switch that can make a big difference. I tried shampoo and conditioner bars for the first time last year, and I ended up loving them. I was skeptical at first because I thought they weren't going to lather as much, but I found they actually lather even better than liquid shampoo. They last a long time and save a couple of plastic bottles from ending up in the trash. And they're also really great for travel. I was so excited about these soap sheets because I just thought it was such an interesting concept. But you basically take a little square, you add some water, and you have instant soap. So these are perfect for travel, camping, or just keeping some in your bag because you never know when they'll come in handy. I also decided to get these produce savers to help cut back on plastic wrap. They come in different sizes, so you can fit anything from half a lemon to even half an avocado. And I always end up with leftover produce, so these will definitely come in handy. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm becoming more conscious of the choices I make and the impact my decisions can have. So I got this tote and these reusable produce bags with that in mind. They're very sturdy and it means less plastic is being used. You know, sometimes we think little things like this don't make a difference, but they really do. I think everything we do counts, no matter how big or how small. I decided to make some of my favorite oatmeal cookies. Baking isn't something I do all the time, but every now and then it's nice to slow down and make something from scratch. These are quick to throw together, the ingredients are simple, and I love how they make the house smell so cozy and inviting. This is a recipe I've been making for years, and if you're like me and you also enjoy simple recipes that aren't complicated, then you'll definitely want to try this one. I'll have it listed or linked in the description box below. While the cookies bake, I'm refilling my dish soap. I usually like to refill things before they officially run out, because running out of something when you need it the most kind of disrupts the flow of life. And we want a life that flows effortlessly, right? And these are the little things that help to cultivate that. Usually I like to leave the cookies in for a little bit longer so they can turn like a golden brown color. So they're done now and they look perfect. These actually turned out really good. I did have my doubts because I usually use measuring utensils, but this time I didn't. I decided to just eyeball it and they turned out really good. Usually what I like to do is make a big batch of these and then I just store them in an airtight container and put them in the freezer. This way I always have some on hand and I'll just pull one out, heat it up, and enjoy it any day I want. I especially like to eat these with a glass of almond milk. They're so good. And that's my little home reset for the day. I hope it gave you some ideas for your own space. And I'll be sure to link everything I used in the description, as well as other products I ordered but didn't mention. So if you want to check them out, they'll be linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.